Hello, welcome to Peace Through Plants. This is Tara. I'm glad you're here, and today I'm going to do some repotting and just chat with you guys. So, pardon my runny eyes, my runny nose. The allergies are kicking my butt right now. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, even my dog has allergies. So it was funny. I went to a doctor and he's like, well, we can do an allergy test. He's like, but I really can't help you with all those plants you have in your house from all over the place. You could have allergy to any of them. So I guess I'll just have to take allergy meds, right? Actually, I'm drinking some allergy tea, and it's helping a little bit. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. So let's start. First, I'm going to repot my Ficus Benjamina, and this one here, she's not super huge, but believe it or not, this girl or guy is, I believe, almost 8 years old, maybe closer to 9 even, because this was my youngest son's plant who passed, but I've been managing to take care of it thus far, and she has been picky in the past, so every now and then she gets these little dots on her leaves. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera here, but let's see. Yeah, there you go. Like that. Can you see that? And there's some on the front too. No, you can't see them too good. The ones on the back you can. They're just these little dots, and it happens like once or twice a year, and I usually wind up spraying her with the fungicide, and then I also hit her with the neem oil and my little pest concoction. I do both, and then it seems like it's fine again, and they go away. So I'm not really sure what it is, but like I said, it happens every year, sometimes twice a year. But she is getting some new growth. It's really hard to see on here today. I don't know, but she's getting lots of new leaves. There you go. There's some. And so she also has a lot of roots. Is it better? No, on my shirt. Okay. She also has these roots hanging out in the pot here. So I'm going to try to just put her up one step up in this pot, and hopefully give them some more room. There's my little rose quartz I have in there. I'm going to take that out, and then first I'm going to I made a mixture here of just what I honestly put mostly all my plants in anyway. Perlite, leca, ocean forest, a little bit of cactus mix I even throw in there. What else? Oh, orchia bark, the special mix. It has charcoal, and that also has a little bit of perlite in it too. But that's what's in this mix here, and that's what it's been in, and it's been doing fine. So I'm not going to fix it because it's not broken. But anyway, I hope you guys have had a good weekend, and hope everyone's mental health is doing well, and physical health. Hope everybody's well in general. And if not, if you're feeling stressed, what I do, you guys so you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting it in this pot here. I like those online meditations, and I just go to YouTube and type in, online meditations for sleep or stress or anxiety or whatever. Put my earbuds in, and I'm dumping this plant into this bucket here. I'm taking her out of her old pot. Actually, I just threw it all over the floor is what I did, but I'm not going to show you that. So anyway, and then there's tons of them on there, and I use them to go to sleep, and or if I'm having a lot of anxiety, I use the ones for anxiety. When I was going for dental work, I use the dental hypnosis and the dental meditations, mainly the hypnosis for that one. And you just go on YouTube and type in whatever you need it for, and there seems to be plenty to choose from. So yeah, anyway, it's great if you're having anxiety. I'm actually going to do it myself in a little while here when I'm done this video, and because I've just been having a little bit of a stressed out day. I don't know, no particular reason. Just feel a little off, you know? You ever get those days you just feel a little off, you don't really know what's up, you just don't feel quite yourself. And it is Sunday too when I'm making this video, so I do have to go to work tomorrow, so I get the, the Sunday scaries, I think they call them. And you got to go to work the next day. And I love what I do, but anytime you have to get up early and go to work, sometimes when you rather sleep in or be on vacation, right? It can be a little stressful. So that said, look into it if you guys are having a moment or whatever, and you feeling stressed or whatever. You just put your earbuds in and go to YouTube and do a guided meditation. It's really helpful. I mean, I don't always use the guided ones. Sometimes I just do the meditations myself, but sometimes it's nice to put those in, just kick your feet back and have somebody else help you unwind and relax. So anyway, there is this darling in this pot now, looking all snazzy. Where's her rose quartz? There it is. Those are hers. There we go. And she's in there. She's a little tipsy in this pot. I think she's going to be okay. Like I said, that plant has always been a little dramatic. I wanted to show you too. I'm not going to transplant it. I mean, repot her. I think I've already did this, but I found this plant at Home Depot last week. It's a Philodendron Mayoi, Mayyoi, and I thought it was so cute. And this is the immature version. As she gets more mature, she gets real fenestrated, like much more like fingery looking leaves. She's got a new leaf coming out right there. I'm so excited about that. I keep spraying it here and there to help her unfurl that. But she looks really good. And this is a new leaf she just unfurled. And since last week, she unfurled that one. It looks so pretty. And what was really cool is I went to another local nursery around here where I live, and they had these, but they were $50. And I was like, I don't know, I can't get that right now. So then I went up going to Home Depot for something. I don't know. And of course, I always go look at the nursery and the greenhouse stuff. And she was in there, and she didn't have a price on her, and it was the only one left. And so when I went up to the register, I told the lady, I said, it doesn't have a price on it. Can you look it up or whatever? And she went on her little phone thing, their little Home Depot thing that they look up or whatever. They look up prices and stuff, and she charged me $7.98, I think, for this plant. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And I said, okay. So I really didn't even know what it was until I came home and looked it up. But yeah, so that's a Philodendron. Why can't I say that word today? Philodendron Mayoi. I think that's how you say it. With her new leaf looking all pretty, and her new leaf coming in there. So super happy about that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Then the other one that I have to repot today is my Pagoda Black Pagoda, I'm having issues talking today. Black Pagoda Lipstick plant with these cool leaves. I love the bottom of these leaves, how pretty they are. Isn't that neat looking? The tops are pretty too, don't get me wrong, but the bottom. Oh, she's not a flower. Did she? Excuse me, I have an ant on my ankle. That's the other thing. I was straightening out my plants yesterday, cleaning the shelves and everything, and I picked up a plant I had on the floor and took this part off. Not this plant, it was a different one. I had it sitting on the floor, and I pulled this off and I watered it and put it in the sink to drain. And when I pulled this off, there was like so many ants in it. I like threw it in the sink and like hosed it down. And anyway, a lot of our plants have relationships with ants in the wild. So a lot of my philodendron have the sugar crystals all over them now. And so anyway, I put my pest mixture in the bottom of the tray that I sit on the floor. I just sprayed it and then set the plant back on it. Hopes to keep that from happening again, because I just, they were just marching right in under my door and going right into, hopefully that plant was the only one, and I checked most of them on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it is, but I have to keep an eye on that, because like I said, my plants are dripping sugar all over the place right now, and in the wild, the ants in them have a thing going, and I'm guessing the ants here, they want a relationship with them too, but it's not going to happen in my house. So anyway, this one's blooming. She get ready to bloom. See a little flower buds right there. I just noticed that actually. But anyway, this is in a pot that is too small, so I'm going to try to up her in like 1-up pot, and see if that helps her, because she's been looking like she hasn't been doing a whole lot lately in the growing department, other than, well, I can't really say that. She got some flowers, so let me give her credit. But anyway, that's her out of the pot. She's got a big piece of wood hanging. That's what that is. There we go. She don't have a very big root system at all. But what I want to do is put her in this hanging basket. Wow, I forgot to take this hanging part off of here before I started this. Oh, let me say her in the bucket. There we go. I don't even know if I can get this on. There we go. It's going to be easier to pot her and then put this one after the fact. I'm guessing. There we go. But anyway, yeah. So that was my ant story. It wasn't real funny when I saw it the first time. I totally was like, what in the world is happening here? Because it was a bunch of ants, not just a couple. It was like a bunch. And then as I'm washing the plants and giving them water, I see that they got the sugar crystals on them. So I have ant bait here in my house. But anyway, hopefully the neem oil, I have like the mixture I use, like I said, for my pests is neem oil, alcohol, peroxide, Dr. Bonner's soap. I think that's it. And then, yeah, so I just made sure I sprayed that in the bottom of the tray. And do I have this down enough? I think I do. This plant is very unmanageable right now with how she's growing. As far as putting her in a window, because she pushes against the window. That's where I've had her, but she's pushing towards the window, and I had sealed the windows for the winter, and it's just, to make a long story short, it's just not working out in that window for her anymore. But since the weather is changing, I'm going to try to put her in a different window, and hopefully she'll be happy. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have this down for far enough. I'm going to soil out of there. There we go. I will, like I said, she's hard to manage. What can I say? Anyway, my last video was, do my plants know that spring is coming, because a lot of my plants were blooming. Well, yeah, some of them were actually blooming, but they were really on a growth spurt, and I still see that happening. I'm guessing you guys do with a lot of your plants are growing too. They know what's up. I can't wait. I don't like it when it's really miserable hot, which, like I said, I live in Maryland, so we get it all. I mean, we get really, really cold, and then it gets really, really hot. We have a very, very short spring. It seems like it gets shorter every year, and it seems like we have hot summer and freezing winter. This winter was an easy winter, though. We didn't get just a couple dustings of snow. That was it. Not very much at all. But anyway, I'm looking forward to spring. Just tired of winter. I'm ready for some sunshine, I want to put my feet in the grass and connect with nature. It always makes me feel better. Do you feel better when you connect with nature? I do. Whether I love the water, so when I'm by the water or the woods too. I love the water and the woods, but I prefer the beach thing, sort of, And I used to collect sea glass. I still do if ever I can get out to a beach that has it anymore. The beaches I used to collect a lot of sea glass at, they rerouted the way the water comes in or whatever anyway, and they messed up my little sea glass collecting area. But I used to collect sea glass, and I would put it in bowls, my flower pots and stuff, and I also made jewelry with it. I'm kind of an artsy person too. I love art and making things, but I do love nature, and I really love just being by the water. It's just so peaceful and relaxing. And so in the spring, in the summer, that's what I do. That's what I like to do, is get near the water and enjoy that. But there's Miss Lipstick plant in her new pot, and I'm going to put the hanger thing back on her so she can get back up in a window, and hopefully she will continue to do well. I've actually killed a couple of these. I had one when my daughter was staying with me for a while, and so I gave her a piece of that off the mother plant, and hers, the piece that she had, wound up growing, and it had this long bean looking thing on it. Looked like a darn string bean, a big one, big long one, and she let it go, and when it was ready to seed, she took the seed, she planted the seeds anyway, and now she has actually grown Black Pagoda Lipstick babies from seed, and from a plant that I had, that I shared with her, that she got the seed, and now she has plants from that, which I think is pretty darn cool. She has a very green thumb. She does wonderful with propagations and tough stuff. Some of the stuff that I'm like, I can't do nothing, she'll take it, and it'll be in her care for a couple weeks, and it's growing all over the place. So anyway, hopefully she's going to start her YouTube channel soon, and her name is Summer. Check that out. And yeah, I think it'll be really fun. So anyway, but this is Mr. Black Pagoda lipstick, which I think is a really pretty, unique leaf for, a fairly common plant. I mean, that's a lot of jazz, But anyway, I really do like this plant a lot. So I'm hoping she continues to do really well. And that said, thank you for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate your company, and please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, I appreciate it. It will help my little channel to grow. I've enjoyed spending time with you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. My dog is crying like, pick me up, Mommy, pick me up. And have a wonderful, safe week, and I will talk to you again soon. Hopefully by next Sunday I'll have another video out. I try to do them on Sundays, but last week, I don't know, didn't like that in the way, what can I say? But I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.